smart for people to just, get your updated documents, update your passport if you need to, but have an out plan if things do get bad, because I'm a firm believer in when it's time to go, we gotta go.
Well, where would you go?
I'm saying to another country.
Right, I'm saying where would you go?
Personally, either Mexico or Canada right now. I've also kind of been thinking about
Girl, it'd be cold up in Canada.
Jamaica.
Jamaica's rough out there, girl.
Listen, not all the parts. And I feel like I'd just rather live somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like, it's just giving these other countries, obviously everybody has their ups and downs, but I've never seen a country so pit against each other.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so sad. It's giving, I don't feel safe here. Or,
and black people shouldn't feel safe here, because the cold hard truth is that we can make strides, and yes, we can overcome things and rise above, but we will never be the power. We will never be the power. You got to realize we have 70-year-old men and women in the government. There's like a 70-some-year-old lady who didn't, she has like another term coming up, and instead of stepping her old ass down, she's going to decide she want to keep serving. Why?
That's what
you have a 50, 60-year-old mindset, like a 50, 60 years ago, like a mindset, because, let's give her till she was like her 20s or whatever, where she was taught whatever she was taught, and she lived, life was how it was when she was younger and stuff like that. She still has that. That old biddy ain't changed. You got to realize that, and then you got to think how if she thinks like that, so does her daughter, so does her granddaughter, so does her great granddaughter. So like people like them, those people in power that never want us to have power or don't want us to make strides in any type of way. Sadly, in America, they are always going to be the ones with power. Yes, you will have ones that can be in sheep's clothing, but they all wolves underneath. They all fucking snakes. You got the ones that can assimilate a little bit. Even Donald Trump liked quote unquote Kanye up west, for goodness sake. He was even trying to get Steve Harvey up there. You have one, but yet he trying to make a border, pulling kids away from their family, but yet trying to. I like the black, like, you know what I'm saying? We have those ones that are going to be in there. So and sometimes we get fooled by that and end up voting for the wrong person, and then they get in and Lord knows behind the scenes, all types of random bills and shit getting passed that we have no idea about. But sadly, I just feel like we can have some type of power, but in America, we will never be the power.
I feel like
they will never let us get more money than the white man. We might have a black man, Tyler Perry, Oprah. We have billionaire, successful black people, but they will never be over top of the white woman billionaire, of the white man billionaire. They will never let that happen.
And I feel like that's where we just need a reset button. Because I agree, yes, but I also feel like some black people get in the mindset of it can never happen, or like we had the Martin Luther King Juniors and the Malcolm X's, and they let them get to a certain. They let him have power, but he couldn't be the power. They would never let Martin do you think they would have let Martin hold a spot in the government and making decisions? Hell no. They let him have some power. They let him play his little games, march us up and down them streets, but they was like, yeah, this nigga gotta go. I feel like they try to kill us off when they feel like we know more than them. But I feel like that's where just like a lot of people, we're not doing enough. I don't think that's true. I feel like black people can be the power. I think that we're smart enough, we're strong enough, but with power, and especially with this white supremacist patriarchy, it's because they band together. There's so many different conversations happening in the community where no one is bringing everything together. There's no okay, we're all gonna meet at this time, whether it's like through Facebook Live, Instagram Live, whatever. It's no organization. And I feel like that is the shortfall for black people as a community, that we can't, organize together.
Yeah, that's our big,
But I feel like if there is some organization, we most definitely can be the power. We honestly are the power. We are what drives all of these things. Like, if there weren't black people here, there wouldn't be any Roe versus Wade being overturned. If there weren't black people here, there wouldn't be culture. There wouldn't be fashion. There wouldn't be the beauty industry. There wouldn't be anything. All of these things are targeted towards black women, black men. Even the systems they have set in place are basically to control black people's minds, because they know our minds. It's just something about being a black person I just think is so beautiful but so powerful.
Like you were saying, they know that. They know we are. This is the thing. We are very powerful, and they know that. But this is why I feel like we will never be able to get to that part, because you know how, like, the story of the Bible and how everyone got the different languages. Us people, we was trying to build a building up to heaven. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get up there with God, doing too much. That's how the white people, I feel like, look at us. Like, they watch us and they're like, oh, how cute. Look at them building them houses. Look at them doing the Black Lives thing. Oh my God, look, they're painting the streets. Oh, and then once we get to the top, they're like, okay, let's dismantle all this shit. Roe versus Wade, this, and that, this, and that. And then it's like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's how they look at us. And I feel like the reason why we can't be successful is because we let those things that they cast down on us get to us, and we separate. Like you said, like, whether it's colorism, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, whatever you were saying before, like just being organized and actually coming together. It's always some type of divisiveness that the white man has smited down on us that we inevitably either are a victim of, is a consequence for us, or we just give into, and we can't ever come together. And I feel like because of those things that the white man has put in place, you know what I'm saying, those are the reasons why it just doesn't seem like it'll be cohesive. We have a lot, like, we talk of, like, yeah, we can, but it's a lot we have to, like, ignore as black people and get over. Like, some of the shit we just gotta ignore, because sometimes people are too hung up on back in the day, this is that. But yeah, we're here now, so let's use what we know now and our resources now and pipe it up. So I feel what you're saying, though. I wish it could be that way. I wish.
I feel like there's gonna be a future time where it'll be that way.
Cause you even had Black Lives Matter, right? And so we had this whole Black Lives Matter thing. I don't know if you saw, but there was whole coalitions of black people. This is my thing. You don't have to comment. You could just sign up, just put your vote in, just raise your hand. You don't have to comment, just be with the people. You know what I'm saying? Just support your people. But there were literally coalitions of, like, black people going against Black Lives Matter, like, because I feel like some black people feel like low key they have to appease the white man or not seem like that black person.
Yeah, but those are coons. They don't even.
And it's like everybody. It's not just black. It's like, and they're going along with the narrative of all lives matter. Yes, we get that. So, and I'm like, what? And this is the stuff I'm talking about. So now you have 300 black people screaming Black Lives Matter over here and protesting, and then you got 50 over here. So to those white people, that 300 black people screaming Black Lives don't matter, because you got 50 black people over here to them that are speaking the truth. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Tyrone. It is all lives matter, you know? Yeah. And then it's like, oh, those monkeys over there, you know? Yeah. And it's like we all need to be on the same side of the fucking fence
to make change. But I feel like there's always going to be that one person. So it's really just getting basically the majority of people on board with that type of thing, because you can't count on everyone. And there is no real, I don't know, like, revolution is not going to be easy. And, like, why can't I think of his name? Is it Fred Hampton? I think it's Fred Hampton. Somebody said, basically, like, the revolution will not be televised. It's the work.
The revolution will not be televised. Yeah.
It's the work that you do behind the scenes. Like, us coming together and actually talking about the things that matter, the things that we can change, the things that we can maybe possibly stop. It's a cause and effect type of thing. And if everybody stops doing one certain thing, that's gonna affect the, what is it? Like the demand and the supply. So you have to kind of like take your wins with your losses. But I feel like we just have to start moving in a way that will progress us forward. And I think that is possible. And I think a lot of people are waking up. But to the people that are already woke, it's hard watching that because it's just like, I already know where this is going. Like, and that's why I feel like personally, like when I saw like, I'm reading like the text or, the articles, Roe versus Wade is overturned, I'm just like, my heart sinks because it's almost like I can remember in a past life, like all of the things that we've already gone through. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want a happy, peaceful life. And it's just like, it's obstacle. Like COVID coming. Like, what is this? What is a pandemic? Why is this happening? And then it's like, we're about to come into a recession. Why is this happening? Like, I'm trying to work on getting a house. I'm trying to work on getting a new car. I don't need these obstacles, but it's really, are you going to fail backwards? Are you going to dwell on it? Are you going to let that overcome your mind? Or are you going to fail forward? And I think if we take the L's that we've already, gathered and we build steps with them, then we can, see a progressive future. And maybe America can actually be something. I'm not going to say great, but it can be something again. Yeah. Because right now it's giving, we're the wealthiest country and we have the poorest minds. We have the poorest people. Like, I would rather be in a poor country and everybody's just rich in happiness and they're devoted to feeding the community and it's just not a whole bunch of BS that's going on every day because it's like none of this has to be. I was reading something that like we're currently like begging other countries for oil when we have an oil reserve that we can use, and gas could literally be like $2, but you're forcing people to pay $5 to $7. Some people are still making $7.25. I feel like the minimum wage should definitely be $15 and above. You want us to pay $2,000 for an apartment. It's just giving Earth is ghetto and I want to leave. Exactly. But that is all I have to say about that because I could talk for hours and it's just...
But girl, them oil reserves, they are saving that for war. They're not going to use that. They're probably saving that for war or something like that. Like, honey, it's not
what
for
war?
Us.
What war? Let girl, me go to
it's for them. First. Girl, I didn't know where 9/11 happened. Well, for us, I didn't know where 9/11 happened. But they're saving it up for all that. That's not for us. That's for them. That's for them.
Listen, my ancestors did enough labor and hard work for y'all. I am not being in nobody's war. I'm not laying in nobody's trenches. I'm not sleeping outside. I don't want to do it. Oh, but the other place I was going to say that I wanted to go. Did I say California?
No,
Yeah, so California has, through and through these last few years, their governor is really, no, we're not doing that. Very much a blue state, I believe. And, like, the abortion not happening there. Like, I feel like I would feel safe there. Even though they got wildfires. So it's like,
Right, I be thinking about other places and I'll be like, but then you got
earthquakes.
And then you got tornadoes. And then you got tsunamis. It's just too much going on.
Right, like one of the best places is just also giving very unsafe. But we're going to wrap, the dreadful topic of Roe versus Wade being overturned.
Yeah, I just think that's crazy. I got just one more story about that. It was this girl, I watch so much YouTube, but this doesn't really have to do with Roe versus Wade, but kind of does. She wasn't talking about that, but for example, she's a 46-year-old woman. She was pissed. She's really actually trying to sue her doctor because she done told this lady, she already got 3 kids. She done told this doctor, like, look, shorty, I'm not trying to get my tubes out, but just put me on like a real good, real strong birth control so I, you know what I'm saying, can do what I do and still not have no babies. So she ends up getting pregnant. And so she confronts the doctor like, you said this was this and this is that. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, the doctor was like, well, blah, blah, blah. But she's pissed because she's 46 and about to have another baby with 3 kids. She don't want another baby. So in that case like that, whereas if she had the mindset of, well, I'm just going to go ahead, it's only 2 months, 3 at the most. Like, I don't have the time, the extra love. Like, I'm already splitting it between my man, my 3 kids, and I wasn't trying to have a baby. And I went to the doctor to get up, and you know what I'm saying?
The fetus, the fetus.
So situations like that, it's like, so now nobody has the choice. It's like, I gotta be damn near 50 and have this baby.
No.
And it's like, I took the precautions. Now I'm not about to be using no condoms. I'm a grown woman with 3 kids and this man. Like, I'm not about to use no condoms. But birth control, I did my part, sis. I did it.
Yeah, everybody needs to be aware of their state and their laws.
Yeah.
Because it's different and varies from state to state. And what I think is going to happen, I really hate saying this, but because they're tracking and they're taking away the privacy and the rights of women over their bodies, what's going to happen is they're going to start putting up, like, patrol and security, like, from border to border of each state. And that, like...
What?
For the states, especially the states where, like, it's illegal for you to leave the state to go get an abortion. And, like, the trans parents, I feel so bad for them. Like, all of these laws are just so... They're hindering people from just living their lives. Like, it's giving hell on earth. And all I know is there better be fried chicken and collard greens in heaven.
Not fried chicken and collard greens.
Like, it's giving... I can't. Because why is it like this? I hate that. But, yeah, I'm done talking about it.
All right, let's go ahead and lighten it up. Let's play this little TikTok game.
Okay,
Did you want to make a separate TikTok for Carefree? Or just post it on, like, yours? Or, like, when we do TikToks together, just put it on there? I mean, I guess we might as well.
Yeah, it don't matter to me.
When we
can
did the last TikToks, where'd you put them? You just put them on yours? You put on your TikTok?
What TikTok?
The TikToks that we did that I said I was going to make a video out of.
Those are just videos on Snapchat.
Yeah. I mean, sorry, not a TikTok. I meant, I guess did you want to make a TikTok or a Snapchat?
We can just make a TikTok. I don't want to make a Snapchat.
Okay, that's fine.
But this game is called He's a 10.
Okay.
Do you want to start or do you want me to start?
You start. Actually, no, I'll start. Okay. He's fine. He's an 8 in looks, but he can't eat the box. Worth nothing. Terry Blade.
He's a 2.
Okay. Girl, you right. I definitely about a 3.
He's a 3, but he gives you $5,000 every week.
Every week? Okay.
He pays your rent on top of that. And he got you a Lexus.
Does he pay the car now?
Oh, the car's already paid. It's in your name.
Oh, girl. Okay. He's a 3 and all that. Girl, we're going to bump him up to a 7. Because the baby girl can save. I can save my own coins. So okay. All right. So let's say... he's very attentive to your needs, like long and short-term needs. Like, let's say you be like, oh, like he remembers things that you might need, like down the line, and like attentive to like if you need a foot rub or a back rub, you know, just because of your day.
What's the number?
But he's emotionally needy.
What's the number?
Oh, he's a 7.
You said he's emotionally needy?
He's emotionally needy, but he's very attentive to long and short-term needs. He remembers things that you need like a month from now. Even stuff you might not remember, but he run your bath. He give you a foot rub,
He's a 5 because you're doing a lot. So I'm going to give you a little bit of slack. And I feel like that men sometimes do need that emotional
But it's
outlet.
like he probably doing that to just get your attention, girl.
But not too much. Not too much. All right, my next one... He's a 10, but he has long toenails.
Oh, girl, we could cut those. He's a 9.
Okay. What if he don't let you cut him now?
He don't let.
And he
nobody
just have
them?
hard, scratchy feet.
Oh.
And he always wants to cuddle with you.
I'm about to say, well, girl, I like to sleep and I like naps, so that would be a lot of laying down. Ooh, has it scratched me before?
Girl, it scratches you every time.
A 5. I'm gonna need it to change. Okay, so let's say he's like a 6, but he's like real saucy and real drippy. He got that drip, but like looks wise, he's a 6, but he's like real stylish. Let's say, so he's real stylish. He be dripped out, but you found out that he don't wash clothes for like months at a time.
He's still a 6 because I don't wash
like
clothes.
He's just like a Febreze type
person.
person.
No,
like
actually, I retract my statement.
Like he don't wash, and you be like, you was sweating in that joint when we went out to the cookout. Like
Ew.
I'm not a jeans. Like I'm gonna wear it once, twice, thrice, and then it's like, boy, you were sweating. Like we went on a hike in that shit. And you just gonna Febreze it, put it outside, and then
he's a 6. He's gonna be he's gonna be a 1 because that's giving that's a mental problem.
And like when you really go into it, you like go in his closet and like smell some of his shirts, and it's like, yeah, that's not clean, but it's definitely on the hanger. And I'm like, wait, this shirt is fly. Or you get a hoodie from him, and it's like,
I would not.
You get a hoodie out the closet, and it's like
to sender. No,
like it don't stink, but it got like a little must. Like it got like a little like.
Okay,
this was in the closet, bruh. Hanging up.
He's a 9.
Okay,
but he slaps you during sex.
What?
And he makes you say things like, I can't even do that. Oh, I'm telling myself. Okay, he's a 9. He slaps you during sex. And yeah, I'm going to just leave it at that because I was about to say something else, but I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But he's smacking you. Like,
girl,
you're not even ready. It's just like, yeah.
No, we're down. That's a 4. I can't, because I bruise easily, and I don't like to be caught off guard. And it's like, I don't like to be slapped too hard. Like, I'm good for like a little, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like the too hard. I can't. It's just, it turns me out. Like, it's like, what are we doing here?
I don't like being slapped. I don't like being called out of my name too often too. Like every once in a while, if we haven't like turn activities.
Yeah, the most I can do is like little bitch. Like I can't even. I don't even feel right calling myself that. So I don't know how you can feel right calling me your dirty slut.
Yeah, you like he was like, what if he's like, let me hear you say it. What do you do then? Have you ever had that?
No. Yeah, like
I'm telling myself bad,
like
real bad.
I would probably say like the most I could say like I don't know, like I can't even like I'm your bitch daddy, like that's it. No. But I can hear myself saying like like I just hear like a white girl immediately, like I just hear like I'm your little slut cum bucket. Like I've never even called myself that. Like it's just weird. Like I don't know. Like I'll agree. Like I might agree.
Or like,
but like I'm not
say
like
your daddy's little
confirming
slut.
it.
What are you gonna do?
Say your daddy's little slut. This is getting real pornographic here.
Okay.
No, I mean like this is just like. Usually, okay, like I feel like with black guys, they don't like. Not that I've been with any other type of guy, but it's like
they don't what?
They don't say like
yes,
names,
they
like,
do.
It's like I'm like I don't know, like I'm like they might say something regarding your vagina, like I'm gonna fuck the shit out this pussy, like this pussy mine, like tell me that like something like that. But I haven't had somebody. The worst is like like. I don't know, like you a nasty, like you nasty, like you a nasty bitch, like you a nasty little freak, or you nasty as fuck. Girl, but I've never had somebody like outright just,
Oh man, I'm telling myself bad.
Okay, I got one for you. This is a good one. You guys are real true fans. You'll know about this one. Okay, he is a 3 in the face. His body is a 10, including everything from the neck down. Mm-hmm. Body is a 10. But he has a record. And he has a record, but he is really open-minded and outgoing, but smacks a lot when he eats and is embarrassing in public, whether it's his conversation or the way he dances.
-2.
Wow, that's no. Not a -2? Okay, I feel like it's a reflection of... Okay. Don't do me like that.
Okay, I'll do mine.
Okay.
He is... I would say a 6 in the face.
Okay.
10 in the body. And he is really good around other people. You fight.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But you always have fun, like, when you go out. Oh, and he goes to your phone. Without you knowing. So, like, if you go to the bathroom, he's going to your phone.
Is this while we're, like, dating?
This is while we're dating.
Oh, dating? Well, then, look what you want and let the world turn as it may. I don't really care because you're going to make your own self upset. I'll give you a 6.
I needed it to be lower than that.
Okay.
Me now is giving it a 3.
Okay, say it again.
He's a 6 in the face, 10 in the body. You have fun together. He's good with people. Y'all fight, so it's like, it's physical.
Okay.
And what else did I say?
Girl, see, that's my problem. That's what
he goes to your phone. I thought you know. But,
sadly,
like, you guys never, like, discussed, like, like, you never had a problem, like, here's my phone, like, if you need to do something. But you never discussed, like, let's just go through each other's phones. Like, that was never a thing. So you're just blatantly going through my phone because you feel insecure with yourself.
Yeah, that's pretty violating. I'm going to knock him down to a 5, and that's the lowest I can give you, girl, because he all the other things you said, those are big for me. Those would be good. Yeah. Okay, so we could do it. I would do a 5.5. That's the lowest I can go.
Even with the fighting?
Even with the fighting. Oh, God. Yeah. See.
Next. Okay. Next.
See, I don't tolerate that. But, okay. Let me stop. Okay, that's the old me. Okay, so that's why I was making bad decisions.
Next.
So, okay, girl. Let's say he is... he's a great protector. Like, you feel protected at all times. Right?
Girl.
You know what I'm saying? And this is financially and just physically. So, like, y'all handle your own bills and stuff like that, whatever. But you know if you need something, like, he got you. Like,
yeah,
I mean, like a few $1,000 or, you know what I'm saying? Like, something big. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. He's a good protector. He'll fight for you. He'll fight with you. Like, all that. But...
it's given. I'm about to get a new car.
But he just started his dreads, like, after you know him with a shortcut, right? So you know him, and then, like, 6 months in, he want to start growing his hair, and he start with the little dreads. So he's growing his dreads out, and you got to stay with him, even though it's not how you met him.
So he got baby locks?
Yeah, he got baby locks. No, it's not even baby locks at this point. It's gel twists. He got gel twists. Stop it. Now, you stop it. You stop shivering. Y'all can't see her, but she's shivering. She's clicking at her boots. Clicking at her boots.
And this is a grown man.
He pays for a girls trip for you every year for you to go.
And he handles something if I need to handle it.
But he's a grown-ass man just growing out his gel twists. And you gotta be seen like that.
I'm gonna pause this so bad. Okay. And what was the starting number?
He is let's say he's a 7.
Oh, well, you're a 4.
He's a 7. He's a nice looking average guy, but then with them gel twists.
It's giving. He's a 5. Because I feel like you're a really nice person. And honestly, if he carrying his own weight, once the locks start locking, I'll be a little happier. But it's just something about a grown man being like, oh, I'm going to grow up my hair. You look fine with a fade, Lamont. Why are you trying to get... Literally.
What are we doing here?
Like, why? I don't like it. Stop. Make it stop.
Okay.
Oh. Did you have any more?
Girl, no, I'm just being messy right now. I'm just looking through my photos right quick. Just wanted to show you something. But no, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, you guys have to stay tuned because we did have a small little segment, but we're gonna save that. We actually might just go ahead and record it today and then have like kind of like a part 2 to this. So definitely stay tuned if you guys want a little snippet of me and Elise's first time that we got high. And I shouldn't have said me and Elise. It should have been Elise and I. I promise I do know how to speak.
It's has the ADHD. Better grammar. Don't fret.
It's the vernacular is there. I just sometimes my mind can't piece it together. But yeah, our first time we got drunk or high stories will be in the next little snippet, just for a little razzle dazzle to our page. But we do enjoy you guys, and we hope to have more of you listening soon. But I think that's gonna wrap this up for this episode of Carefree Speaks. I'm Lulu,
and this is Elise,
and we will see you guys next time.